everybody, happy fall, happy Thanksgiving from the McCall's team and myself to you all. We hope you are enjoying this time with family and lots of food and of course lots of dessert. We're here today to make some fun, light fall desserts together. We're making a pumpkin mousse, which is gonna go in these really nice clear cups, perfect for your dinner party. We've got all our ingredients measured out, so let's get started on the baking. This recipe requires a few simple ingredients which you should already have in your pantry. You can just pick up a couple things from the grocery store. We're gonna need an instant vanilla pudding, pumpkin puree, some maple syrup and vanilla, cinnamon, pumpkin spice, some whipped cream, which we've already whipped up beforehand, and then you're gonna need whole milk, so 3% milk. So what I'm gonna be doing now is I'm gonna be mixing my dry ingredients together first before we go in and we add our wet ingredients. So in here I've got cinnamon, a little bit of salt, and pumpkin spice. So I just mixed that into the instant vanilla pudding. So now that our dry ingredients are all mixed up, let's go in and add our pumpkin puree. I don't know about you guys, but I love the smell of pumpkin, especially pumpkin spice lattes during this season. Next, we're gonna add our maple syrup and teaspoon of vanilla, which I already put in here. And then lastly, our whole milk. Now this is just gonna get mixed together until smooth, so about 3 to 4 minutes. So what we're gonna do is we're only gonna be putting in 2/3 of our whipped cream and we're just gonna fold it in. And you're gonna keep a little bit for some garnish after. The color is getting nice and light, so everything is coming together, and it's also really nice and fluffy with the whipped cream. Make sure when you're scraping down the bowl that you're getting all the way to the bottom and all around the sides so everything is combined really well. And then we're just gonna get this into a piping bag and pipe it into our cups. All right, I'm gonna go and grab my piping bag and the cups and let's get these all put together. I'm also gonna put my whipped cream into a piping bag so I can pipe some nice swirls on top. And we're back and ready to go with our assembly line. I've also got my piping bag in a nice tall measuring cup. You can also use a mug or any tall glass that you have so that it's easy for you to fill your piping bag up. And I've also put the remaining whipped cream into another piping bag with a piping tip so we can pipe some nice little rosettes at the top. And we've got our sprinkles and cinnamon for a little bit after, but let's actually start filling these shooter cups up. There we go, ready to be piped. Now you don't want to fill them up the whole way. You want it to fill up just before the top so it gives you some room for decoration. They all look pretty even to me. We've actually got some left over, so I'm just gonna fill some more of the cups up and then we'll decorate them. So the last step, and this is only if you're a little extra like me and you wanna make everything look a little bit more pretty, we're just gonna decorate with some cinnamon, some sprinkles, and of course some whipped cream. This just gives it a nice, a little bit more of like an elevated touch for your dinner party. You can simply go in and just make a nice pretty swirl in each corner. Don't want to overdo it with the whipped cream. And will you look at that? We had the perfect amount in our piping bag to finish off 6 cups here. And now all you gotta do is add a little bit more cinnamon. We're just gonna tap some on so it doesn't add too much. Fall spices literally have the best smell. Cinnamon, nutmeg, pumpkin spice. Okay, and then lastly, this is not mandatory, but I always like to add color to any dessert, so sprinkles. These ones are cute little leaves, so autumn leaves, perfect for fall. Just gonna sprinkle some on there. All right. And there, we're good to go with these. What I love most about these is that they can actually be made the night before, so you don't have to be worrying the day of. Just keep them in your fridge. Let's get these onto a nice plate to set up for your dinner table for your Thanksgiving dinner. Here we go, guys. Everything is ready for our dessert table. Our beautiful plate is set up with our pumpkin mousse shooters, which we made together today. What I love most is that these are so nice and light and airy, especially after a heavy meal. These will complete it so perfectly. Make sure to try these at home. If you guys do, tag McCall's and myself at Fiorella Bake Shop. I promise you, you will love, love, love them, and your guests will love you too. We have so much Halloween content coming and all new Halloween product hitting McCall's stores, so make sure to check it out, and we'll see you guys very soon. Happy Thanksgiving!